Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Edwin Reserve, uh, brought to you by Sydney Cricket League. A match between Sydney Qalandars and Pak Stallions. Sydney Qalandars has won the toss and has decided to bat first. Qalandars right now, end of the fourth over, is on 28 after one wicket. Starting of the scorecard is not updated, so Aziz was starting for Sydney Qalandars, and he was looking very dangerous from the very beginning, hitting a couple of sixes out of the ground. Then he got out by Adil. Adil has been bowling brilliant. He has conceded just 2 runs in his last over, and he has come down to bowl his second. It's the shot and the misfield just underneath from the players. The outfield looking sharp, and the great effort from the fielder. But we'll wait for the fielder's call over there. And that's a brilliant read of fielding from the fielder over there. And just 2 runs taken. Uzair has been looking quite to play the anchoring role over there. And that's a brilliant shot. Chance of a catch, but no, over the top of the fielder. And it's a drop catch. Adil could have got his second wicket down in his second over, but a drop chance has costed them the wicket of Uzair. So Uzair right now is on 10 of facing 9 deliveries. Good shot through the covers, and that will run down to the forward. It's a blistering electric outfield over here in Edwin Reserve. It's a great day for a cricket match. No clouds, nothing, pure sunlight over here at Edwin Reserve. If anyone wants to come down to watch, have a look, do come down, type on your GPS Edwin Reserve, and it will bring it down to here to enjoy the match between Sydney Qalandars and Pak Stallions. Tried to tap down through the square, but no runs taken. Syed has taken the aggressive role at this stage. I would apologize to everyone as we are just doing the live just beside from a roadside, because there was no shades available out here. You might hear a bit of a noises from the birds and the cars. Uh, Apologies from the very beginning. Adil going down to bowl the last ball. Again through the covers. Again a brilliant shot. Again 4 runs. As I said, Syed has taken the aggressive role, and that's the end of the 5th over. And Sydney Qalandars are on 43 after losing 1 wicket. Adil has been quite brilliant in his first over, just conceding 2 runs, getting the wicket of Aziz. But in this over, he has conceded 16 runs with a couple of wides. Next bowler is Ahmed, and Ahmed would be bowling to Uzair. Ahmed running in to bowl the first delivery of his over. A short delivery, chance of a catch. If the fielder would have tried a bit, he would have reached out there. But end of the day, it's a good field. It's a good fielding, and the ball sent off to the keeper. Pak Stallions need to bring the A game in to win against the Sydney Qalandars, and they have to bowl in a good tight line. Bowler again, a short piece with chance of a catch, but no, just a push. The mid on at the throw at the keepers, and it went between the legs of the keepers down for another overthrow. Sydney Qalandars are not missing any of the chances of taking a second run of overthrow. They're looking quite sharp. Ahmed running in, good delivery again. Tired, and he has been playing that inside out shot quite a bit. So down the leg side, and the umpire raised his hands to signal it's a wide. Mentioned previously, Pak Stallions need to bring their A game. They need to bowl on the tight lines and get some quick more wickets just to restrict them at a quick. This Edwin in the reserve is a very good track. It's a chance, it's an appeal, but it gets through the touch, slide past the tie pads, and the umpire hesitated to give that as out. So it's not out. Good appeal from the whole team. Still Ahmed bowling down through the leg region, and now that's a wide on the offside. It's getting hard for Ahmed to control the line. It's not that windy today. It should be easy for a fast bowler to pitch in on the right areas to get some good results. But a bit of a wind would have helped a bit more of the fast bowlers. So again, he just tapped it down. It's a brilliant piece of fielding from Ahmed over there from his own delivery. Tried to tap it onto the covers, but no runs taken. The fielder was quite sharp over there. So, end of the sixth over, Sydney Qalandars are on 49, but losing one wicket. That's the end of the power play as signaled by the umpire. New bowler in is Mohammad Saad for Pak Stallions, and he's gonna bowl to Syed. Good leg spin, just onto the legs tongue, just onto the legs of Syed, and Syed just defenses that, no runs. Good shot down the track. They'll be looking for two. No, a single taken. Start will be bowling now to Zaire, who is on 10, who is on 11 after facing 13 deliveries, making a bit of changes in the field. That's a brilliant delivery. Shot played down the track for a single. Through the square leg region, a slug sweep, and that's the 4 runs. Played with the spin. Brilliant bit of batting from Sayed. He is on 23 after 17. That's a very quick over that is being bowled by Mohammad Saad. Been run down. He's already bowled 5 balls. He's running down for 6. Again, that's down the leg side. The keeper did not attempt to get that ball, and so wide. And that should be 2 runs taken. 3 runs coming that from that delivery. And Mohammad Saad has to re-bowl his last delivery of his first over. Again, same ball, same shot, same results. Gain of 4 runs. Brilliant bit of batting from Sayed. That's the end of the 7th over. And Sydney Qalandars would be on 62 after losing 1 wicket. The scorecard would be updated soon. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us know about the video quality. If there is any issues with the commentary, we would be happy to fix this and bring the best results. We are live from Matchday Media from Edwin Willer Reserve. It's the first match between Sydney Qalandars versus the Pak Stallions. Just to give you an update, who has just recently joined, Sydney Qalandars is batting first. Tariq, and a shot through the offside just for a single. So I tried to play through that extra square leg region again, and the bowler Sharik is asking the fielder to move a bit more finer. Again, a good shot by Uzair. Uzair has been the anchor of this innings. He has just scored 14 runs of his 17 deliveries faced. Coming out of the crease, that's a brilliant bit of fielding down on the cow corner, running down from the long on region near to the cow corner, and that's a brilliant bit of fielding, but just one run taken. Sorry, just a couple of runs taken. And Syed is on strike again. Good left card, but the fielder was there, no runs taken. That's the end of the 8 over. Sydney Qalandars are 68 for one run. It's one wicket. Mohammad Saad will be coming down to bowl his second over. He has conceded 13 of his first with two big shots for 4 runs through the leg side from Sayed. So just swept down through the leg side. They will be going down for the second, but Sayed was not interested in the second run. Just a tap on the offside, just going for a run. Good shot through the offside, but still a single run. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to take a bit of a 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes break. We'll come back with the commentary. We'll resume with the commentary after 2 minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the second wicket has fallen for Sydney Qalandars, and Syed has to depart after scoring 32 of 28. Brilliant bit of bowling from Hamid. He has not conceded a single run in his over. And would this be the comeback for Pak Stallions? We're back on live and commentary, and the new batsman in is Quasar Mohammed for Sydney Qalandars. It's a brilliant bit of bowling from Hamid, and he has got the dangerous Syed. And Hamid has just conceded one run from his five deliveries from his first over, and he would be running down to bowl the last ball of his first over. Oh, is that an edge? No, no. Umpire didn't move, and that's a brilliant bit of a ball, a bit of a swing, and just splashed past the batsman. Of the 10th over, halfway through the first innings, and Sydney Qalandars are 73 after losing two wickets, and we might be off for a 2 to 3 minutes drinks break. We'll come back as soon as the match resumes. Gentlemen, we're back on live, and Adil has come back to bowl his third over. The first ball was a brilliant bit of a loopy delivery, which was being missed by Zaya. Just missed the stumps as well. That's high up in the air. The fielder running in. Can he catch it? And that's a brilliant catch taken. And that's the end of Qasim Mohammed without disturbing the scorecard. Sydney Qalandars losing the third wicket, and Pak Stallions are making a comeback. I myself has played at Edwin in the reserve, and this is quite a fast outfield ground. Um, Batting first, I would suggest for the team batting first to score a minimum of 160. As the day progresses, it's a it's a good ground to chase a good a low total. It's always so Pakistanis would try to get Sydney Qalandars in below 150 to 140. That should be their target at this stage. And Zaire, I would say, would have to shots and miss. It's a bit of a fumble, but still no run taken. So as I was saying, this ground is very good for chasing. A 160 plus would be a hefty score for the Sydney Qalandars to defend, but Qalandars should have a different plan to book them in. That's a very quick single taken. If the fielder would have get that ball right on time, there would have been a chance for a run out. But nevertheless, single run added to the scorecard of Sydney Qalandars. Batsman is Ali for Sydney Qalandars, and just walked in after as Sydney Qalandars lost Waza Mohammed for bowling, going to bowl. So the last delivery of third over, a good shot through the covers, and just a single taken to finish the over. Sydney Qalandars are on 76 after losing 3 wickets. Ahmed is back on attack. And Ahmed would be bowling down to Ali. Good shot taken, connected, but the fielder underneath, chance of a catch and taken. That's the fourth wicket down for Sydney Qalandars, and Pak Stallions has already made a good comeback. A good slower, as Ahmed suggesting to his teammates. Although it hit the middle of the bat, but not enough pace from the delivery resulted in a catch at the long on boundary. So end of Ali after facing two deliveries, getting one run. Uzair would have to pace up his game if they want to reach a good total here. Human is sure of, and a bit of changes in the field, asking the long off to come 45, a bit of a few steps in. Ahmed, second delivery, a good shot through the covers, a textbook shot from Uzair. Uzair still taking his time to settle down. Only he knows when he wants to explode. Dorab taking guard. He's going to face his first delivery. He's going to ball by Ahmed. Ahmed has taken one wicket, conceding 7 runs. Still 4 more deliveries in this over to go. Again, tried to play through the cover, and the single run taken. Another misfield. Another misfield. As good as Pak Stallions are good with their catches, they are missing a lot of the ground fieldings. And I would say a match can be turned around when you have a better ground fielding side. Ahmed, short delivery, played it through the extra cover region. A fielder is there, just a single taken. Still, after this ball, there will be 8 more overs to go, and I would suggest to Sydney Qalandars if just stick around for a couple of more, especially Uzair and Shodrop, and then they can go in and start hitting because they still have 6 more wickets to go. Bit of a feeling changes as Uzair loves to play through that cover region. Uzair plays straight down the ground. Good fielding to end the over. Just a single taken. End of the 12th. Sydney Qalandars are on 81 after losing 4. Mohammad Shad coming back to bowl his third over. He has conceded 17 from his first 2. good bit of a leg spinner as the he follows a bit of Adil Rashid. I guess this would be the time for Zaire to go because we have just seen him change his back, and would he start going right now? He is on 21 from 27 on the chart, running down. A loopy full toss, but a good fielding on the leg side, but still a fumble. As said, Pak Stallions had been did quite a bit of a fumbling over the ground fieldings, but they have been quite good with their catches taken. Although they have missed a bit of a chances in the first couple of overs, but they have come back quite strongly after the drinks break. The dead ball as the fielder was moving in and that struck the batsman. The batsman moved out of the crease. Saad running down again to bowl his second. Oh, he tries to go, and that's out. That's a brilliant piece of work from the keeper. Shorab just moved out of the crease for a bit, and the keeper was quick enough just to knock the belts off. And that's the fifth wicket down for Sydney Qalandars, and they are looking quite in trouble. The Qalandars are on 95 with the loss of 5 wickets. So there has been a lot of going on. Apologies. There have been a bit of an interruption in the commentary. So Adil would be coming in to bowl his last over. Adil to Uzair. Uzair does the full toss delivery, plays it through the deep extra square leg region, and just a single taken. So going from that last over, Hamid has bowled quite a brilliant over. Hamid is a cheeky bowler who has got just 1 run from his first over, and he has got in a bit of a chances, but the keeper has dropped it. So that was the 5th catch that has been dropped by Pak Stallions. Adil running in, loopy delivery, tries to smack it to the leg side, but another quick single taken by Imran and Uzair. Uzair is on strike. Uzair would now look to accelerate the innings. He has been there from the very first delivery till the 14.2 deliveries. So it should be his time right now. There's a full toss, again a shot, same shot by Uzair as he has done in the first, and same results, just a single taken, and that is brilliant comeback by the Pak Stallions. Um, just to give you an update after the drinks break, Sydney Calendar before the drinks break was on 73 for losing 1 wicket, and after the drinks break they have just got 26 runs with the loss of 4 wickets, and it's been a brilliant effort from Ahmed, Adil, Hamid. Adil running in to ball to Imran, flicks it through the leg side. The ball is running towards the boundary, and that's the much needed boundary for Sydney Qalandars. That's the 100 off for Sydney Qalandars, and that's a claps going on, a bit of appreciation for the brilliant shot played by Imran to bring Sydney Qalandars 100. Adil would have to finish on a strong note. He has already conceded 29 with 2 deliveries to spare. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery. That's a brilliant delivery. That's a chance. That's an appeal. But no. That was the Skidder one. That was the one that it comes from a bit of a Saqib Al Hassan type. Just a bit of a slide arm action from Adil. Left arm. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. There's a chance. There's an appeal going on. And the umpire said no. So end of the 15th over, Sydney Qalandars are on 103 after losing 5 wickets. The tall man Ahmed is on. He's going to bowl the 16th over from the Pak Stallions, and he's going to bowl to Zaire, who is on 28. And Imran has scored a quick 14 of his 10 deliveries. Ahmed, the lefty, tall, slanky lefty fast bowler, short pitch delivery. Uzair tried to smack it through his cow corner. And there was a try of Cristiano Ronaldo by the fielder, but missed it, and that went off for a boundary. Another boundaries, 2 consecutive boundaries coming in, one from the last over and one from this, and that is much needed for Sydney Qalandars. Again, tries to smack it. Could have been a catch, but fielder allows it to drop it for him. Tries to smack it. Could have been a catch, but fielder allows it to drop it. That's a good shot, Mosiah, and that is again a brilliant shot through the cover. And that's 4 runs. The fielder giving it a good chase, but failed. Some important runs coming in, already considered runs. Ahmed from his 3 deliveries and going to ball his 4th. That is to Imran. Imran plays it straight down the ground, down to the long on. There's a fielder out there and just a single taken. 10 runs coming from the 4 deliveries of Ahmed and this over. Has been quite brilliant in his first couple of overs, conceding 11 runs. Ahmed to Uzair tries to smack it again to the long on fielder. It's just a single taken. Ball for the 16th over. Changes in the field. Max it again to the long on fielder. Another single taken. And that's the end of the 16th over for Sydney Qalandars. They are on 115. They're losing 5 wickets. Zaire and Imran both are looking quite good at this stage. Last 4 more overs, ladies and gentlemen. Please let us know what should be a good score at Edwin Wheeler Reserve. The outfield looks sharp, outfield is electric fast, and it's going to be a brilliant game of cricket out here. First ball from Sharif. It's last coming to ball his last over, and that's a single taken. Bit of uppish, but Zaid Sarfaraz trying to come down the track, tries to smack it again, goes for a single. Zaid has script club's history, played 24 matches, scored 199 runs, so he'd be batsman and a left arm fast bowler. Sharik Khan. Full toss is going to be a no ball. We'll just have to wait for the umpire's call. And the umpire has signaled it for a no ball. It's a free hit and can Uzai Sarfaraz use this delivery and can keeps on going from there. We'll just have to wait and watch, ladies and gentlemen. That's a brilliant shot from Uzai, and that's 6 runs. That's what I said. He has used the free hit, and that's the first 6 from Uzai. And he has risked the 6 has made him rich in his 40s. Again, good shot towards the leg side. They will be coming down for the second, and 2 runs completed at a good throw. Again, a good shot through the cover region, extra cover region. A fielder is there, just a single taken. That brings Imran Abbas on strike. Although the umpire has called it over, but there have been signals from the dugout that one more delivery is left, which we were wondering as well. And Shari Khan, good sport, come back to bowl the last delivery of the over. Imran Abbas. Shari Khan to Imran Abbas. Last delivery. Back it through the deep square leg region. A bit of a fumbling again. And they're running for 2, and they will easily get the 2 runs. That's the end of the 17th over. And Sydney Qalandars are on 130 after losing 5 wickets. At one stage, it was looking Sydney Qalandars would be struggling to reach to 130 runs mark. After the drinks break, ladies and gentlemen, Sydney Qalandars has lost 4 wickets, and there's a good pressure been given by the Pak Stallions right from the start of the 11th till the 15th, and a good over. Some good runs being taken from the overs of Ahmed and from Sharik this over. Sharik finished his spell 33 runs without getting a wicket, and that brings the cheeky and the tricky bowler back to ball 2, Uzair for us. Oh, he tries to smack that through the straight region, aiming for 2 runs, but there's good awareness from the fielder. Mead has been bowling brilliant. He's just conceded 8 runs from his first 2 overs, and that's a good shot. Again, a misfield. A bit of a. Although Imran was thinking it has gone for a boundary, but it has not. There's a good effort by the fielder over there, and that just stopped the batsman from taking another one. So just 2 runs taken from this delivery of Hamid. Hamid running into ball to Imran. Full toss delivery. This time, I don't think this time it's going to stop. And this time, this runs away for the boundary. We'll just wait for the umpire's call whether it's no ball, no signal given. So that's not a no ball. Imran Abbas has been brilliant to accelerate the innings and is helping the Qalandars to reach to a good total. Imran Abbas is on 30 from his 18 deliveries faced. Made to ball 2, Imran. Good shot. There's a player down there. That's a good catch taken down at the cow corner. Hit the sweet spot of the bat and the sweet spot of the fielder's hands. As Sydney Qalandars has lost their 6th wicket. They are on 137. So at this stage, I would see Pak Stallions in the last couple of overs. I'm pretty sure Hamid is going to bowl the last over, but who is going to bowl the 19th over? That's going to be very important. Uzair is striking the ball quite brilliantly now. And the new man in is Naseem. Hamid running down to bowl his fifth delivery. It's a good bit of shot from there. Running down to the leg side boundary, and it's a good effort from the fielder running down from the corner in between square leg and the fine leg. It's a good bit of a long run to get that ball, and it's a good effort of the field. It's good to see the fielders putting in some efforts with the bowlers pulling in brilliantly. Bowlers like Hamid, there's been bowlers, so that's a good shot. Is that going to be a catch? That's going to be, no, it's another drop. Drop number 6 for today from Pak Stallions. They have been brilliant with their catching. They have been doing things right, everything on the air, except they have dropped 6 chances today. And that's the end of the 18th over. And Sydney Qalandars are on 140 after losing 6 wickets. It looks like Mohammad Saad is going to bowl the 19th over for Pak Stallions. Hamid is brilliant with his 3 overs. Saad, bit of an appeal. Impact should be outside the off stump. Nothing tries to smack it. Goes for a slog sweep but missed it. Running down for a second delivery. That's a bit of short of a length delivery, bringing the length a bit shorter. And Naseem is trying for the similar shot again but missed. That's the full toss delivery played onto the cow corner. They'll be running down for the second. And is that's going to be no. That's a good call by both the batsmen. There have been a pure classic run out. Good understanding between the batsmen, and they have then the non-strike batsman just to the non-strikers then, and no damage done. Start for his 4th deliveries. Uzai tried to smack it straight down the ground but missed it, and he would be going down for the second. The ball went past the keeper behind the stumps and 2 runs taken. Mohammad Saad and sweeps it again. Oh, the keeper tried to do a bit of a Dhoni over there, tried to do a MS stuff, but missed it. And Uzair was so far behind, the keeper could have easily grabbed the ball and could have easily hit the stumps. There's a good throw as well. There's a good amount of time. Start to bowl the last delivery of a spell. Again, a full toss. Tries to smack it, but Uzair will be happy with the single this time. And it's a good throw to end the over. End of the 19th. Sydney Qalandars 147 after losing 6. The last over, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be bowled by Hamid. Uzair Sarfaraz has reached his 50. That's a brilliant bit of batting, staying there for a long time, anchoring the whole innings, which I have mentioned from the very beginning. He has been there looking very defensive from the very beginning of his innings, and he is still there. It looks like Uzair Sarfaraz is retiring. He for his 50, he's just going off the field and he would be considered as retired out. New batsman in, and the last over is going to be the slanky guy, Ahmed, to bowl. The lefty slanky fast bowler. Ahmed has conceded 23, which have been a better option to bowl in Hamid. First ball, brilliant ball, swing and a miss. Batsman is Syed Tabish. Syed Tabish. And he's on strike. I guess it's a bit of an issue on the scoring side that they have put Imran full toss delivery onto the offside. That's a wide call and a quick single taken. It's pitched outside the crease and the umpire has raised his one hand with an elbow. So again, and this time it's Naseem on strike. Straight down the ground with a good piece of fielding from his own bowling. Tries to smack it onto the leg side. That's the one region that he has been targeting after he has come in to bat. But again, a failure. But a leg by has been taken. It brings Tabish on strike. Ahmed Tabish, brilliant bit of delivery, an appeal, no movement from the umpire. So Tabish was looking for a wide from the umpire. I guess that's why he has let the delivery go. That's a good shot, straight down the ground onto the long on. Second, but no. It's a good bit of feeling, a good throw. Just takes the top of the bill, top of its top belts off the stumps, and that makes Sydney Qalandars reach 150. That should be a good total to defend this wicket. That's a good shot. That's high. That's high. The fielder underneath, and that's again a brilliant bit of catching. Well done, Pak Stallions. They have been brilliant with their catchings, although they have dropped quite a bit of chances. But I'd say they has put the pressure on. So that's the end of the first innings between Sydney Qalandars and Pak Stallions. And Sydney Qalandars has managed to put on 150 runs, and it's going to be 151 for Pak Stallions to chase. 150 for Sydney Qalandars to defend. We will come back shortly, ladies and gentlemen, when we resume the second innings between the Sydney Qalandars and the Pak Stallions, live from Edwin Reserve, live from Matchday Media. Thank Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Matchday Media Live from Edwin Wheeler Reserve. We are here between the Sydney Qalandars and the Pak Stallions, and the Pak Stallions has already lost their first wicket in the first over. Adil bowling a great over and getting the wicket. New man in is Hamad, and on the non-striker is Pak. Hamad walking in to the crease. Pak Rahman is taking the strike. It's going to face Naseem, a left-handed batsman, and making the changes to the team. Let's see. Ball, that's good ball by Naseem. Brilliant bit of delivery. That but Naseem to ball his third ball of the first delivery, first over. Tries to smack it. No run, swing and a miss. Naseem was in the bowling brilliant. Oh, again a good delivery by Naseem. A brilliant bit of bowling by Naseem and speeding fact every now and then. Naseem running in. That's a good shot play. That's gone. Umpire signals for 4 runs. Team bowling quite brilliantly over there. We're just zooming in on the batsman. Back who has just played a brilliant pull shot for 4 runs. That's him running in. Back. goes for a single. Going for the second. Sorry, my apologies. It was Hamad who was on strike, and right now it's Afak who is going to face the second delivery of his innings. Nothing running in. Tries to glide it, but fails to do so. That's the end of the second over, and Pak Stallions are on 8 runs after with the loss of 1 wicket. And the brilliant over completed by Naseem, conceding 6 runs from his first. Kane, who has getting his first over, running in. Oh, that was a good bit of a delivery, a bit of a short length, and that just struck the stomach of Afak. Sorry, Hamad. Uh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a bit of a confused, a bit of a hefty work, zooming in on the batsmen and trying to give you a good live match over here from Matchday Media. Adil running in, tries to smack it. But yeah, onto the keeper's hand, no runs. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, there's a bit of a wind over here. It's just getting the camera a bit shaky. My apologies. Shot played, but no runs. It's a very good match up by between these two teams. Sydney Qalandars were looking very strong, and at one point they were looking to score more than 160, 170. Chase going on. Just for a second. And after the drinks, Pak Stallion has made a good comeback, and they have restricted Qalandars. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the third over, and Pak Stallions are on 11 after losing 1 wicket, and a great over completed by Edwin. And the new bowler in is Naseem, who has conceded 6 runs from his first over, and get a bit from Naseem, left arm bowler, getting fine. Oh, tries to smack it to the offside, but again swinging a miss. No signal given by the umpires, and just another goal. That's the wide signal by the umpire. Raise his two hands to signal the wide. It's a good delivery by Naseem, although should try to pitch them on line. It's going to be very difficult for Fact to face. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery. It's a brilliant delivery, and Fact tries to smack it through the leg side, but could not get on the ball. The zoomed in on the batsman. I have feeling it's going to smack it, and he did. Chance for a run out, but no. A good quick single taken. A bit of an edge, and just a single taken. And that brings on a Fact on strike. Been bowling brilliantly, just conceding 3 runs with 1 wide in this over. Second run. No, they are not. Naseem going to bowl the last ball of the second over and the last ball of the fourth over of the power play. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here from Edwin Wheeler Reserve, live from Matchday Media, bringing you the live between Sydney Qalandars and Pak Stallions. Naseem to bowl the last ball of the fourth over of the power play. That's been fielded by Naseem at the end of the over, and Pak Stallions, end of the fourth over of the power play, 15, losing 1 wicket. Adil came in to bowl his third over, and the fifth over of the power play going on, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies, as there is quite a bit of wind over here, and we're just doing the live underneath the sky. And besides the roses, apologies for all the noises around. It's a bit of a false one now. Quite a bit of a long run up, but we'll try to follow with the camera. Like when the ground is still there over there, it's just down just for a single. How long is the run up? It's just bowling from the inner circle mark, and he will. It's a good shot played, and that's 4 runs. Good shot by Hamad over the covers, and 4 runs added to Pak Stallions scoreboard. "20 runs right now for Pak Stallions. And Adil coming into ball to Hamad. Has glided through to the leg side and here looking for the second run, but run. Get a bit of Hamad over here. He's played a brilliant shot over the covers for the fearsome deal's delivery in the last ball. Alright, just let it go and no runs given. Just good leave. Just trying to see the ball. Fak has faced 9 deliveries till now. Scored 4 runs. While Hamad is also below a strike rate of 100. Good bit of fielding from there, from number 2. Here's not sure about this, but at the end of the 5th over of the power play, and we'll have a change in the bowler. New bowler is Muqaddar, and he's going to bowl the last over of the power play. See here, Muqaddar just trying to make some bit of a changes. He's wearing the jersey of 007, fan of James Bond. Tries to smack it onto the cover, but another swing and a miss. the offside. Another swing and a miss. Other bowling, 2 balls, 2 dots. A mark traded over here. That's a brilliant bit of fielding over there. Chance of a run out, but it's a quick single taken by the Pak Stallions, and that brings the Pak on strike. After pitching those 2 deliveries onto the right here, he is producing 2 dots and 1 full toss, just producing another single run for Pak Stallions. Getting some fielders to come in. Good shot, that's onto the boundary, and that's 4 runs. Bit of a batting from a Pak who has been there for some time now, and he has scored 8 runs from his 11 deliveries. Thunder will roll. Pak puts the ball, changes in the field, bit of talking, and past it, also got a dead ball. Running into ball to Pak. Just a full toss delivery, just push it onto the offside. No runs taken. 1 more delivery to finish the power play off. And 45. Smacks it. This gotta go. This gotta go. This is gone. This is gone. The 6 runs. That's in the car park, ladies and gentlemen. What a shot. And that's the end of the power play. You see the 2 batsmen in the middle. Bit off on run up from the dugout. Just to appreciate that brilliant bit of a shot. And they keep on going. They are chasing 115. And they require still 119 of the 14 deliveries with this required rate of 8.50. Just have to check who's the new bowler in. It's the opening batsman, Uzziah Sarfaraz, the left arm pace bowler. Just getting a zoom on Uzziah. Has batted for 50 runs today. He has been there from the very first delivery till the 19th over, and then got himself retired out. He's making all those changes in the field. Bit of an appeal, but no signals from the umpire. Delivery, good delivery from Uzziah. Yeah, that's actually needed a couple in the sort of park cricket that you guys play. that's a brilliant bit of shot through the leg side. That's 4 runs from Hamad. Hamad is looking dangerous right now. And Sydney Qalandars will need to make some plans to get Hamad outgoing. If Hamad, at this stage, the way he's looking, and also fact the way he played the last 2 deliveries of the power play, Pak Stallions could chase this total down in a very short amount of time. Bit of a field changes. The side fielder has been pushed, but now he's coming in. Sorry. So with the hat on, coming to ball for his 3rd delivery. Again, a good shot. That's through the corner region, and that just reached the boundary. 4 runs. Brilliant bit of batting. As I have mentioned, both these batsmen there have been a bit of information from the dugout for these 2 batsmen to keep on going, and that's what they are doing at this stage. And Hamad has just caught 2 boundaries of Uzai Sarfar's ball in the 2nd and the 3rd delivery of his first over. So coming in to bowl the 4th. Again, a bit of a brilliant shot that's running down, but no, there's a fielder present over there, and he throws it down to the keeper. So no harm done, just a single taken. That the way he started the first delivery is looking like he would have been quite a bit of a challenge for these 2 batsmen, but Maat has been playing him quite nicely, quite relaxedly. Or Pak Crash to push it down, and pushed it down to the 3rd man. There's a fielder giving it a chase. So just a single taken. Bit of Hamad. I am zooming in on Hamad. I'm thinking Hamad is going to go for it. But that's the wide. That's the wide. So I'll keep on zoomed in to Hamad just because as a commentator's gut feeling that he's going to smack this one. As mentioned, as I have said, Hamad did smack that, and that's another 4 to finish that over. That's a good over for Pak Stallions that reached them, that helped to reach them 43 after the end of the 7th over, was losing 1 wicket. Qalandars will need to make some new plans to get these 2 batsmen out. Hamad is on 27 after facing 24 deliveries, and a fact is 14 for both of them. A fact on the strike rate of 100 and Hamad plus over 100. Voila, that's Quasar Muhammad. Quasar Muhammad came into bat at number 4 and he was gone for a duck, but can he change the thing around with the ball today? was a bit of a leg spin. We'll just get in a bit. Qaza Muhammad. He's also wearing 007. I guess that's all of them are fans of James Bond over here. So Qaza Muhammad ball to fact. Oh, this is a good ball, but that's white called. Was I started his over with the wide, so he's still legally balled one ball. Another, so it's another wide, so it still hasn't balled a legal delivery yet. Two wides in his two deliveries. There's gonna be third wide and three wides in consecutive row. That reminds me of one of my friend who used to bowl 7 balls consecutive as a wide. Good bit of fielding over there. And the batsman will exchange the crease for 2. So 2 runs being added to Pak Stallions, and that has helped them to reach 50 runs with the help of 3 wides as well. That's another wide, 4th wide. So legally he has bowled just 1 delivery, and he has bowled 4 wides. Oh, he tries to glide it, but that's good. But it's again a wide. Was Muhammad looking at the umpire, so just get in. And about the line of that delivery. That's an out. It's a good catch taken by the keeper, and that's the end of a pack after 16 runs facing 15 deliveries. And Qaza Muhammad, after bowling 4 wides deliveries, has been able to get the breakthrough for Sydney Qalandars. And will this be the turning point of the match? New batsman in, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, it has not been updated yet. So another appeal, but another bit of a fumble, but just a single taken. So the new batsman in is Hassan, and with jersey number 0, Hassan has come in to replace Afak, who was just caught behind ball of Qaza Muhammad. Qaza Muhammad making a bit of a changes of the field. And Hamad is on strike, and Hamad looks dangerous at this stage. He has been hitting the ball quite swiftly. Hamad, ladies and gentlemen, this young bloke has faced 25 deliveries and scored 27 runs already. That's again a good shot. That's going to run down, but there's a good bit of fielding over there, and they're just running down for the second, and they have done that very easily. Well batted from Hamad. It's a full toss delivery that should have been smacked down for a 4 or 6. But at the end of Quasar Muhammad's first over, conceding 11 runs, and Pak Stallions are on 58 after the loss of 2 wickets. In Muqaddar, who has bowled the 6th over of the power play, and in fact got a better hold of him. They're making some fielding changes, asking the short leg side fielder to come onto the short cover. Hassan, who has just played a good shot straight down the track and for a single run. On strike right now is the dangerous Hamad, and he is on 29 of 26 deliveries, and he could be the vital wicket that Sydney Qalandars would be looking. Just a single down onto the cover. Bit of an appeal. The umpire signaled with the leg by. So the ball went behind the stumps and just for a single. To the leg side. Ball swing to the fielder. Took the shot mid on. And that's got him. That's got the better of Hamad. And you can see the broken wickets. That's the bowled. He just dragged that ball onto the stumps and see the frustration on the face of Hassan, seeing the dangerous Hamad. It's played quite brilliantly, Hamad, and it's been dismissed right now. So the new batsman coming in is Mohammad Quram. stumps has been lodged, and the power is helping up there to fix the stumps up. For Pak Stallions right now, they are on a very good total. They still require 90 runs of the 67 deliveries left. So they would need to build up a good, solid partnership right now. And you can see Muhammad Quram going in and taking strike. Quram, sorry. Plants is down onto the leg side for a single run. And that will be the end of the ninth over from Sydney Qalandars, and Pak Stallions are on 62 after losing 3 wickets. They still require 89 from the remaining 11 overs. So one more overs for the drinks break, ladies and gentlemen. We might go for a bit of a break. It's gonna be Qaza Mohammed, who should be coming in to bowl the 10th over. For Sydney Qalandars. Right down onto the leg side just for a single run. Bit of an appeal and given. Third wicket. More of a test. It's fall for and the team Sydney Qalandars getting together, and they are trying to make a comeback. So there was a bit of a damage which has been done by Hamad in fact at one stage, but it looks like Sydney Qalandars are getting quite a bit of hold of the Pak Stallions right now. That just lost the wicket of Hassan, has just departed, and in rings the new batsman in is Usman for Pak Stallions. Usman wearing jersey number 14, just taking the strike, and Qaza Mohammed is picking up his second wicket. And that's a very quick single taken up from the keeper's glove, going onto the offside, and it's a no ball as well. There's a full toss from Qaza Mohammed. He has bowled quite a bit of a wide last over, but he has controlled that line. But right now he is going. So it's a free hit, and can Kuram make the use of it? a single. That's a brilliant ball from that free hit delivery from Quasar Mohammed, and that just allows a good delivery. And there's no wide. It's brilliant. A good comeback from Quasar, I would say. He has been bowling quite a big number of wides in there. Oh, it's a brilliant delivery. Skidded past through the batsman onto the keeper's gloves. No runs. One more delivery to go from Quasar's over. He's been quite expensive in his first. It's got played down onto the left side just for a single. And Quasar will be going down to bowl his last delivery. Is it over or is it the over? Just waiting for the umpire's call. Technically, from the looks of it, that's an over, but there's a bit of an argument going on. As so, that's been ended. There's the end of the 10th over of the second innings between the match of Sydney Qalandars versus Pak Stallions, live from Edwin Reserve, brought to you by Matchday Media. On strike is Usman, who's on 2 from 4 deliveries, and on the non-striker is Mohammad Quram. And that's ball that just took the leg stamp out. Usman trying to make a bit of, trying to move onto the offside just to play it onto the leg side, but Muqaddar, the tricky man, got hold of him and took the leg stamps out of the stump. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see the stumps. It's laying on the ground and the keeper is helping the umpire to pull it back. That's a brilliant delivery from Muqaddar, who has given 14 runs from his 2 overs, and this would be his second wicket. In brings Shahrikh Khan, the new man in for Pak Stallions. Pak Stallions looks in deep trouble, losing 5 wickets, scoring 67 runs. After running in, onto the leg side, they're going for a single. That's a bit of a run out over there. A brilliant bit of fielding from the keeper. We'll just get in the keeper in. What a throw from the keeper. They've just got the better of Shahrikh Khan, and Shahrikh Khan has to depart on a golden duck. And that puts Stallions on deep, deep trouble. Look how excited are these boys. There's a lot going on inside there. And the Stallions will have to make a good plan to play the rest of the 9 overs to reach to that total. The keeper coming up at the stumps to the ball to the medium pace of Muqaddim. And new batsman in. We'll just update you as soon as we'll get it from the deck out. Update the scorecard. That's the running in. On the left side. The new batsman in is Mohammad Saad, the leg spinner. And that's a very good delivery right on the block hole. Qatar has bowled a brilliant delivery over there to Saad, who has just been able to defend that. Wanted to glide down. Qatar running in a bit of short delivery. And Mohammad Saad was unable to. That's a wide call down the leg side. Mohammad Saad face Muqaddar. Good ball. Just push it in on for a quick single. The Mohammad Saad wearing number 10 jersey for Pak Stallions. Good shot played down onto the leg side. Just a single taken. So there was a bit of confusion as the dugout is saying that's an over, but the umpire saying there's still one delivery to go. Where the leg umpire said you have two wides ball in that over, which brings in Khwaza Mohammed to bowl the over number 12. And you can see both the batsmen are making a bit of a plan. We're there just to play the rest of the 8 deliveries. So just to give you an update, ladies and gentlemen, so Pak Stallions are on 72 for the loss of 6 wickets after 11 overs. They still need 79 from the last 9 overs. It's chaseable. They have a required rate of they have a required rate of 8.78, which is achievable in a T20 game. But we'll see whether this game goes down to the wire. And that's the wide call. Wasn't Muhammad getting back his old rhythm. That's a brilliant bit of an effort from the keeper. I don't think he would be claiming that. That's a bump catch, but that's a brilliant effort from the keeper. He's coming all the way from the back and jumping forward, trying to reach for that ball. But the ball just falling a bit calm down for the Stallions. Stallions are still there. Let's see. Short delivery, tries to smack it onto the offside, goes for a single. Going for the second run? No. Oh, brilliant delivery from Kwaza. That is, the batsman had no answer to that. Oh, good bit of keeping and a brilliant skidding delivery that just left start with no answer. Oh, he fumbled once, he fumbled twice, he fumbled the third time and the fourth time. It's a drop catch. It's a good effort. He's running down from the long on boundary, trying to reach for that ball, but yeah, a drop catch. Flies it jumped the third man. The short third man fielder was quite aware, and that brings the end of the 12th over. And Pak Stallions are on 76 after losing 6 wickets at the end of the 12th over. So they still require this. The required rate is rising high and went up to 9.38. They still required 75 of the last 48 deliveries. Can Mohammad Saad and Mohammad Quram make a comeback for the Stallions? Just wait and watch. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohammad Quram on strike, and a good shot played straight down the ground, but no runs taken. On bowling is Shahid, who has just he's bowling his first over and given 2 runs from his first ball, and the next one was a dot. Shahid running in to Mohammad Quram, and Quram smacks it onto the leg side, but there's protection over there, and just a single taken. Again, created onto the leg side just for 2 runs, ladies and gentlemen. And that brings Stallion onto the 80s. They still require 69 from the remaining overs. Ram. Shahid. Good shot played onto the cover. A chance of a catch, but drop. They are trying to be cheeky as there is a bit of an overthrow over there. Another drop catch down in the deep with the same fielder who has fumbled and dropped the last one. As he's mentioning, he's fallen quite a bit short of him, and which is straight. He have to stretch it out to reach the delivery. A chance, and this time has taken that catch, and that goes the dangerous Mohammad Kuram back into the pavilion. Well, Stallion losing the seventh wicket. Pakistan Stallions are on. Pak Stallions are on 75 after losing 7 wickets. End of the 13th over. Shahid picking up 1 wicket in his first over, and Mohammad Saad is still there. And we'll have to wait and see who is the new batsman in. 7 more overs to go, and 66 runs, and the net run rate is flying high to 9.43. And Pak Stallions losing their 7th wicket, and that brings the tricky cheeky bowler Hamid, and the new bowler is Qaza Mohammed. Oh, that's a brilliant bit of loopy delivery, a good leg spin. It's got the better of Mohammad Saad over there. Oh, just a bit of a shot of length. Tries to smack it to the leg side, but the leg side has quite a bit of protection up there. The batsman will have to revise his shots before he can play for it, because at this stage they don't require signals, they would require some good boundaries and 1 or 2 very good overs. And it's a good leg side glance that has been played, and they'll be running down for the second. And Mohammad Saad is quite fast, and they have successfully taken 2 runs. So they're going to pitch, chance of a catch, but drop fun in front of the fielder. Got delivery and defended quite nicely. That is the end of the 14th over, and Khwaza Mohammed has finished his spell off, getting 2 wickets. End of the 14th over. Pak Stallions are on 90. It's losing 7 wickets. 6 more overs to go. 36 balls. They require the run rate has flied over to 10 runs per over. Good shot played down onto the covers just for a single. Which one, sorry? So there was just one more deliveries that was being left to bowl, and Khwaza Mohammed, being good sport, finished that over. So Pak Stallions are on 91 after the finish of the 14th over, losing 7 wickets. New bowler in would be Syed Tabish, and Pak Stallions require 60 runs from the last 6 overs, means 36 deliveries with a required rate of 10 runs per over. On strike is Hamid. Syed Tabish first delivery, and Hamid just played it. Oh, this is sad, and a bit of a discussion going on in between the two batsmen. Mr. Flex is on the leg side, but it's a bit of a top page, and just went head, the ball's head, and just a single taken. That brings on to strike Mohammad Saad, who has been on 9 runs facing 12 deliveries. Shot played down. It's great. The fielder was quick enough to get that stop just for a single. Very good delivery that was ball, just the whitish stump line on the offside, and the batsman left it thinking it was a wide, but results in a dot ball. The field is giving it a bit of a chase, and that has been run down for 2 runs. Sorry, that was run down for 2 runs. Yes, exactly. Sorry, my bad. End of the 15th over. Pak Stallions are on 95 for 7. That brings Uzair. And just a quick single taken, placing it down tapping it down onto the offside. Single taken Saad, which brings on Hamid on strike. And Uzair Sarfaraz to bowl his second over. He has been quite expensive in his first. Running in. Hamid on strike. Smacks it up and over, and that just run away for a boundary. That much needed boundary from for the Pak Stallions. And Zaire would be right now looking to get that run rate which is required, but the run rate had flied off to 10.93. They require 51 from the 28 deliveries, which is not impossible in T20 cricket. It's a it's a game of cricket. Anything can happen. Anyone can change the game. And can Hamid do it? Brilliant bit of shot, a bit of a reverse shot, going down to the third man, and 2 runs taken. Good batting. Short delivery on the offside, and Uzair was from Uzair, and Hamid was quite tricky like his bowling. He just played it down, just glided down onto the third man for 2 runs. Uzair over there. Glad to come in to bowl the last delivery of the 16th over. Hamid is on strike. Can he find one more boundary? Very good delivery to end the over. Pak Stallions still have 4 more over and they require 49. So end of the 16th over, Pak Stallions are 102, losing 7 wickets. Uzair has conceded 21 from his second over. From his 2 overs, sorry. Bring in Syed Tabish, who has bowled a brilliant first over, and to bowl for his second. Tabish was shot straight down. They're trying. Oh, there's a brilliant bit of fielding over there by both these fielders, and fed by 2 of them. One of them just passing it on. It's a football game going on over here, it looks like. Again, shot straight down. Just for a single. Bring on. Both the batsmen are trying to smack every single delivery which they absolutely require at this stage. He brings the ball down to Mohammed. Full toss delivery, plays it down to the ground. Brilliant bit of an effort from the fielder over there. And just a single taken. I mean, fumble from the fielder, but 2 runs taken. Hamid tries to smack it, but a swing and a miss, and that's the end of the 17th over. Qalandars has already bowled their 17th over, and Pak Stallions are on 109 for 7. They require 42 from the last 18 deliveries with a strike rate of 14. Sorry, with a required rate of 14. Apologies. Mohammed Saad is on 15 from 17, and Hamid is on 13 from 15. Brings in Naseem back on attack. Opening bowler. Just conceded 10 runs, have been given a good start onto the power play for the Qalandars. Naseem to Saad. Saad tries to smack it onto the leg side. They'll be going down for the second, and they'll easily get this 2 runs. Twos or singles won't hurt Qalandars at this stage, and Pak Stallions will still require to find out more boundaries. Same running in. Good shot, fielder underneath. It's a drop catch, and they are just running back for the second. Jobrov down on the cow corner, wearing jersey number 37, dropped the catch of Mohammed Saad from Naseem's delivery. Naseem has not got a wicket. This was his chance to get a wicket, but Shorab unfortunately has dropped it. That's a good shot again down onto the cow corner. Shorab giving the chase, picking it up brilliantly. That's a good bit of fielding and a good one bounce throw to Naseem. Hamid 13 from 15, facing nothing for his 4th delivery of the over. Slow a bit, just up in the air. Again a drop catch. Again a drop catch. Naseem. Just get in, Naseem. He is quite frustrated. He would be quite frustrated. It's frustrating for a bowler if fielders keep on dropping catches at whatever stage, whether they are on a comfortable stage or not, but it's really frustrating. points in. Mohammad Saad tries to smack it onto the leg side, couldn't time it properly, just ended up in a single. RIA. Strike, nothing. It's a good delivery, a brilliant bit of a delivery, a shout from the team, but no. A good over being bowled without just conceding 7 runs from the over, and which makes the run rate flies up to 17.5, which the Pak Stallions will need boundaries in most of the deliveries to win this game. Adil just conceding 11 from 3, going to bowl the last over of his spell. And he's going to bowl to Mohammad Saad. It's a good delivery and played it down onto the long on. The fielder grabs it quite comfortably and throws it into the bowler's end. Just a single, no harm done for Qalandars. Qalandars at this stage are looking at an 80-20 stage, unless Mohammad Hamid decides to go for at least 3 to 4 big sixes in this over. That would allow them. Oh, there's a bit of a short of a length delivery, a slower one from Adil, and just another single taken. He's pushing it down to the leg side. Singles won't help Pak Stallions at this stage, but good lines, the good areas which the Qalandars are hitting. Mohammad Saad, 22 of 22, is on strike and face third delivery of Adil. That's a good shot. That's head down, and that will run away for 4 runs. That's a good shot. It's a much needed boundary. And Adil is a bit upset. This is the first time he has been hit for a boundary in the entire match. And that's a good straight as an arrow. That's a brilliant shot from Mohammad Saad. Oh, good effort from the keeper. Edge, but just fly over the keeper's head. The keeper had no chance to get that. Which brings Hamid on strike to face the last 2 deliveries of Adil. Can Hamid strike 1 or 6 this over? That's wide, that's wide. There should not be any pressure for Qalandars, but they are taking some extra pressures. They are well off. 27 runs still required of the last 8 deliveries. Can Hamid get a couple of boundaries to bring this? He decided to put on the helmet. It's a good pace that is being bowled by Adil over there, and the umpire is helping Hamid Stop. Fifth delivery. Straight shot, but well fielded by Adil over there. Not playing onto the leg side. Sorry, you can get hold on the camera, which brings in the end of the over, and Pak Stallions require 26 of the last, which brings Naseem to bowl the last over. Oh, good bowling. Running in, ball to side. Good shot. Played it onto the leg side, running down for the boundary, and that's the boundary. 4 balls, 21 runs. Can Saad produce a miracle? Him running in, and the wide delivery. 4 balls, 20 runs. Two sixes and 2 fours. That's high up. That's high up. The player running in. Oh, that's good dive in to cover the ground, but that was not necessary. I saw it, but end of the day, that's good cricket. That's a swing and a miss, and the match went to Qalandars. 2 balls, 18 runs, unless there is a free hit, unless there is a no ball that is being bowled by Naseem. And the ball, quite nicely, but there's a bit of an overthrow, which we've got 2 leg byes for Saad. So we're on the last delivery over, and just zoom out a bit. Just see. Short, and that's 4 runs, and that would finish the game off for today. The morning game, which is being won by Sydney Qalandars against Pak Stallions by 11 runs. This is your commentator, Chef Bay, live from Edwin Wheeler Reserve, live from Matchday Media, and we'll be going in for a bit of a break, and we'll come back for the next match that is being rostered for the afternoons. Thank you, everyone.